Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode of Dr. Mario World. And I'm feeling a lot less tired than I was before. I got a good night's sleep, and I'm recording this right away in the morning before I have some classes. I had some free time, and all these levels I found to be pretty easy. So, let's get into this first level here. There are a lot of iced viruses, as well as the coins, but most of the time, viruses will be iced when you trigger those fans, but keep in mind when playing this level that the viruses are not necessary to, you don't have to clear out all the viruses to win this level. All you need to do is get all the coins, and at the bottom there are some blue coins that you will have to clear all the viruses out of, but you'll see that a lot more clearly once we actually get to that point. But for now, just try to get all the purple coins, especially when they aren't iced, because there is the potential that the fans will do it for you. So, if you clear something out, make sure to go for it right away so that it doesn't get iced in a little bit. But if you have some leftover viruses towards the top that you don't need to clear out, you can hit them for extra points, I suppose, but otherwise there's not really a point in going back for them or anything. I'm not sure what else to say. If you can avoid hitting the fans ever, especially when you're towards the bottom, definitely do that. The viruses towards the bottom all need to be cleared, and if you start icing them again, you're going to waste a lot of capsules doing so. But there's also a chance that they'll just ice something completely random and not the bottom set of viruses, so, what am I even saying here? Just go for everything, and you can see much more clearly now the blue coins here at the bottom that are behind these like 3 rows of viruses, and a lot of stuff is iced here, but luckily there's only yellow and red viruses, so it makes it a lot easier to get the colors you need. And it probably will take a while, but the nice thing about having the bottom 3 rows be what you need to clear out is that you never have to hit the fans while doing the bottom 3 rows. You can always go from different angles and everything. So once you're at this point, you shouldn't have to hit the fans ever again, which makes one of the kind of hard parts of this level kind of vanish. But at this point now, you can kind of try and be strategic in how you place all of your capsules and everything, but really it's just going to be a matter of hitting them all. You don't really need to be all that strategic, honestly. And you should have plenty of capsules remaining, as well as plenty of points remaining, especially if you brought in Wario. I think Ludwig would probably be pretty good. It would just be kind of a gamble whether he hits the ice viruses that you want him to hit or not. I don't know. It's up to you, I suppose. Again, Wario would definitely be the best option, but if you don't have Wario, I would try Ludwig, I suppose. I'm sure you could win with him. Let's go into the next level here. Just for clarification, I beat all these on my first try, other than, I think, the 3rd level. So, actually I think it's the 4th level, not the 3rd level. I'll mention it when we get there. But this one, you're going to have to hit some of the viruses around the locks at least once, so that you can just get to the locks in general. And then you want to hit them as soon as you can as well, because a large part of this level is actually going to be hitting all the blocks, which, might I mention, they are in question mark, arrangements, I suppose. But yeah, again, the main part of the beginning of this level is just getting some singular capsules down there and hitting the locks as quickly as you can. And if you're getting some colors you don't need, you can start working on the blocks and the viruses around the blocks specifically. And here I tried to hit all those at the same time. Now it's all opened up. Now I don't have to worry about any of the locks, and I can just start hitting the viruses. And bombs will spawn in, and a lot of the times they will be in nice locations, I'd have to say. They usually will help out, and if they don't go in a place you really need. It's not like they're really getting in the way either. So a lot of the times, if you have a large section of blocks you need to clear, just start placing some capsules, and there's a pretty good chance that a bomb will spawn near those blocks. Otherwise, you can use those capsules you just placed to hit the blocks manually anyways. So, you know, you can try and rely on the bombs, but also just make sure to use the capsules wisely when you're randomly placing them down. And making sure to hit all the viruses as well. I had this red virus here that needs to be hit 3 more times that I haven't even started working on. And the viruses are necessary to clear it, keep in mind. So definitely work on that as well. I think Wendy would probably be a pretty good choice if you don't have Wario. But again, you're often able to just bring some capsules down and the bombs will spawn in and everything. So maybe well, I was going to say Dr. 8-Bit Mario because he would kill the floating viruses very quickly. But a lot of the times the floating viruses are near some of the blocks, which help you clear them in the first place. So, I don't know. Maybe avoid a character that will get rid of the floating viruses just because most of the time they will help you out. I'm not sure who to suggest other than Wendy, or who's the other character that hits the blocks? It's one of the more recent ones. I can't remember. There are too many characters now at this point. It might be Dr. Goomba Tower. But yeah, we've just got this final red one here, and then this row of red capsules I've set up at the bottom already. We'll hit all those blocks once, and then I just need to do it one more time. Now I could hit the bomb, but it wouldn't hit any of the blocks, and it would hit both of my red capsules that I just put there. So I wouldn't want to do that. And I do get some blue ones to bring down instead, and I just need a single red to hit the bomb. Or a rainbow capsule works even better. So there we go. There were a lot of extra capsules kind of just sitting around that I wasn't able to use, and obviously it turned out just fine. So yeah, I shouldn't have too much of a hard time with that one. But the next one is considered a hard one. It is not the one that I had to retry once, which is nice that I was able to do the hard one my first try. And it's hard kind of just because you're working on one thing at once and you need very specific colors and everything to get it right. So first off, you get that, I assume they give you the right color right away to get that first virus out of the way. And now you need some yellows down there. Now they ain't giving me nothing, but now I get this double yellow here, and then I also get a double blue and double red, which I doubt they'd mean to give you. I think I got really lucky with that. Otherwise you can bring some single capsules down and do the same thing. And basically you need to get rid of all the coins around the keys here so that they will fall down to the doors. And here I hit it with 3 blue and yellow capsules so that all of them go away so the key can fall nicely and also hit all the coins at the same time. And then I just need a few more capsules to hit that remaining coin by the other key. And then there is a lock down there that you need to hit with some yellows. So I get this yellow lined up, ready to hit once all that falls. Of course, I still need to hit this one final coin, which is kind of annoying with the colors I have, especially like with the rainbow capsule and everything. But I just make do with what they gave me, and then I need to bring a yellow down in between the door, or in between the lock and the capsule I placed. Now you might be confused on where you want to go next. You're going to want to hit the shell right in the middle there, that yellow one, and that will cause kind of a chain of events that will allow you to start working on the next set of coins. So we'll see that in a second here when I bring down these yellows. Now everything opens up a little bit, and now you can work on that bottom section doing the same thing where we need 2 reds and then 2 blues and then 2 yellows. And I got some pretty nice color combinations to do so as well. And I even get a double yellow even though I don't use it here. But they do give me a double yellow. I might just use it to get some of those coins hit an extra time. I don't remember. But again, you're hitting all these coins around here to open up the doors. Now keep in mind that the coins are not necessary to clear the stage. You know, you don't have to hit all of them, especially the ones that aren't covering a door. You really don't have to hit them, and I end up doing it, and I'm not really sure why, because I noted that I didn't need to hit all the coins, yet I still went for it here with these red ones. You're also going to have to take out some time to hit all 3 of those. Well, actually, you'll only have to hit 2 of those doors, because there's a cannon on the far left that will hit that entire side, which will clear out that door for you, but the other 2 I believe you have to hit manually. So you're going to have to bring down some colors here. I did it one too many times, I guess I wasn't thinking. I had some extra colors that were useful anyways, but yeah, that last one is not necessary to hit manually. The cannon will do it for you. But at this point here, I really just need to hit this lock with some reds, and literally the only thing you have to do now is hit that red bomb in the middle. Oh, I guess I need to get rid of this coin as well, but that's not too bad. I can use the extra colors to do that. So yeah, you need to hit all the coins, making sure to hit the lock as well. And then this final red bomb here in the middle is the only thing left you have to do, and that will clear out the rest of the stage, allowing that key to fall. I think I just barely got 3 stars on this one, with 1 capsule remaining. Pretty lucky, I'd have to say. I imagine some people had some trouble with this one, and as long as you know what you're doing, and you get a pretty good round in terms of the colors they give you, I think you'll do just fine. And maybe the problem is that you didn't know what to do, so hopefully my video helped you out in that regard. But this was a level I failed once because I didn't get enough points, and I'd imagine some people had the same problem at least once. And basically there are a lot of bombs spawning in all the time, and when you're getting towards the end of the level, it might be in your best interest to hit a lot of the bombs, because it will give you a lot of points in the process and get you a lot closer to 3 stars as well, while also using very small amount of capsules to do so. You know, 1 or 2 colors to hit a bomb, and then the rest will set each other off. But for now, let's just talk about this beginning of the level here. You're mostly clearing out some of the viruses on the top, some of the crates maybe, and then allowing some bombs to spawn in. And then once enough has spawned in, especially towards the top of the stage, then you can kind of start the chain of events. You know, you can get them start going, and then it will finally hit that blue lock in the far right corner, which will open up the other side of the stage, where you can then have some bombs spawned in on that side, and you know, start hitting those coins. And you do need to hit all the viruses as well. You will most likely have a lot of bombs spawn in near the viruses, so basically just work on the coins and crates in your way until you can get some bombs stacked up in the places you need them to be, and then they will do the majority of the work for you. As you can see, if I just hit that yellow one there, all of those viruses and everything would explode. So just keep that in mind, that the bombs will do the majority of the work for you if you let them, but you will have to kind of try and get some of these viruses and crates on the right side here. The bombs like to spawn in much more frequently on the left side, mostly just because at this point most of that side is open due to them blowing everything up. But now I've opened up most of this side. All I have remaining are these 2 viruses here, and if I can get some single blues down here, that'll work out great. You can see I have a lot of points left that I need to get, and I'm not entirely sure if the amount of capsules I have would do the trick, but at this point you're going to be placing down a lot of singular capsules, and the bombs will spawn in very frequently. So just let them spawn for a little bit, and then you can start hitting stuff, and a large chain of events will happen. As you can see, I only need like a single red capsule down on the side, but I'd like to keep this going. Never mind, I go straight for it, but I do get a lot of extra points on that right side as well, just by luck that a bomb spawned in where I placed those red capsules. And I think I had plenty of points anyways. I'm not sure if that extra little bit even mattered, but the other time I beat it, I missed 3 stars by like less than 1,000 points. I'm pretty sure it was very, very close. So just keep that in mind, that those bombs can definitely help you out points wise. But now we're in this final level here, and the bubblers can be very annoying because they're right in the middle of everything you need to work on. Of course, you can allow them to bubble viruses and let them fall, as well as the bombs. But first you're going to need to open up a lot of the blocks around these things. And you can bring in Wendy. I think Wendy would actually be really good because it would open up everything for you, and it would cause you to hit the bubblers a little bit less, I believe. But if you don't have Wendy on you, what you're doing is hitting these blocks as much as you can and opening up, seeing what you can go for, and then immediately going for the bombs underneath. Because the bombs will hit things mostly for you, and things that are bubbled won't clear out, but it'll at least get a singular hit on them. Now keep in mind there are flasks in this stage that are spawning in blocks as well, which can definitely get in your way. I don't think they ever really got in my way. I don't know. I can definitely see it being a problem, especially if you're starting to put down a lot of singular capsules or something. But seriously, I never found them to be really that much in my way. I could definitely see them randomly going in places that I need to go to, but it just didn't happen. So at this point, yeah, I'd recommend going for the viruses up top, especially if they're not bubbled, and then all you have left is the stuff on the bottom, which will all be close to each other and everything. And there's some bombs left as well that will do a lot of the work too. And this far left side is kind of annoying. I'm going to have to hit the blue in the middle, and then the yellows will line up nicely with each other. So I'll do that at the end of the level here. But first we're hitting this bomb, and then we'll most likely go for the red bomb next. And then try to hit the bubblers least amount of times. Oh, never mind. I go for the blues first on this side. And note that everything is bubbled, really. So the only things that can bubble are the things that aren't already. So also keep in mind that you don't have to hit all the viruses, which I just remembered until just now. You're only going for the blue coins, actually, which are behind some of these viruses here. So you can see this red and blue one here. I don't need to clear out because they're not covering any blue coin or anything. So I guess I should have mentioned that right away, that you're only going for blue coins, but I legitimately forgot that was the thing about the level. But whatever. If you've watched all the way through, you know now, and hopefully that'll help you in beating the level. It's just clearing out the things around the blue coins, not going for all of the viruses in total. But anyways, that's that set of levels for today. Thank you for watching. I will most likely have the other two videos out today as well. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.